What's going on, everyone? Your favorite jealous hater is back with some more beef. So because I'm such a greedy little bitch and I'm looking to get some more ad revenue, I thought it was a good idea to push out yet another segment on my channel. So welcome to Apoc's monthly reslap, where I take everything that I discussed or exposed about family vloggers or whoever and basically just recap and remind you all of all the tomfoolery. And yeah, I know I'm late, but I don't really care. Anyways, let's poop. So the first big jerks that I covered in November is a family vlog channel known as the Prince Family, who basically misled their entire audience into believing that their son may have contracted the Rona, with a title literally stating our son contracted the Ronavirus with a hard C, and spent the whole vlog going on about how they're so worried that they hope that he'll be okay and pray for the Prince family. Even with all that nonsense, they literally went out of their way to not take him to the hospital, and it wasn't because all the hospitals were packed and people were just dying in the streets, because even ever before taking him to see if he's gonna live or not, they made a few pit stops first, bragging about their new bougie ass home, went to the store to ransack shelves of baby formula, diapers, and wipes, leaving nothing for anyone, all while claiming that they aren't greedy because they left one thing of baby formula on the shelf. And after spending however long doing all this and running errands first before their son's health, mind you, they still went home instead of getting him looked at. And when they finally head back out, they make another pit stop at Chick-fil-A, even though their son has apparently been puking his little guts out. And finally, by a miracle and the grace of God, they finally make it to the doctors, in which they never even tested him for the Rona. They just gave him some damn Advil or some shit and called it Gucci. Basically, all this vlog proved was that the parents really don't give a damn about their children, because if the boy was actually sick and they waited this long for him to be seen from possibly having a deadly virus, he would have been dead by now. So next up is the red-headed devil herself known as JesssFam, which the whole situation with her just wets my willy, because she got all pressed and shit when I posted up on my community tab just trolling her with a question on whether or not if she paid her son the full ad revenue from the clickbaited video she based around him, which was a very popular subject, which is boys in makeup. She saw this post, her panties got all tied up, and went on and on and on in her Instagram stories about how her kids have full control over the content that she pushes out, which is just some dumb type shit, because how does a newborn baby have any sort of control or consent when it's literally popping out of that puss? She also talked about how her kids get paid, which was very vague and just claimed it as complicated, even though she's hired professionals to handle all that business. I just kind of found it odd that she was making a post making it clear that her kids are getting their fair share, but by her own words, she doesn't even know the details or how it all works. But if she was so confident about it, which she seemed, then why is she acting all ignorant? I also did make another video on JesssFam, but it was basically just kind of defending her because people were mad that she was like going apeshit over a computer or something. I really don't feel like getting into that though, because it's really not a big deal, but if you're curious, I'll leave a link below. Now this next one is one of my recent postings where I dive balls deep into Karen and Kwa's social media detox. And the premise of was pointing out that KKandbabyJ randomly just about disappeared from all social media with no heads up or no warnings to their community, and just left them high and dry, even though this is the same community that they consider like family. In fact, they stated one of the many reasons why they wanted to take a break was to reboot their batteries and to live in the moment with their family. But if their followers are family like, then why was the break even needed in the first place? Now, I had a little theory in the video that there was some underlying thing going on behind the scenes where Karen and Kwa were selling their old house, the one that they claimed that they would never sell, and they hid this, and they've been hiding this from their community, which they were, because shortly after my upload they came out with a video of their own talking about the whole situation. Go figure. Which, to be honest, I really don't give a damn what they do with their money, what they do with their house. I don't care if they even take a break. I just just point out the logical faults within words. And as for the whole social media detox thing in general, I just found it fucking funny that they decided to announce when they were coming back, but really didn't give a damn about telling their community that they were even leaving. I mean, shouldn't it be the other way around? I don't know. It just all seems really weird and just proves that they don't care about their community and that there was something going on behind the scenes, but they try to hide it. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's roughly everything I covered in November. There were a couple of other videos that I didn't discuss because they just had to do with family vlog communities or about me, which is just like loser bullshit that just doesn't need to be repeated. In conclusion, bye.